Hi, and welcome to my character creation series where I'm doing every race and every possible appearance option. This video is going to be taking a look at the female Hyur, the Highlander clan this time. We've got first the height, so it's going to go down to 68.2 and up to 73.8. 5-inch range there. Next one we have is the muscle tone. I'm going to strip her down to her small clothes here and wait for her to stop moving. As a general rule, the Highlanders are a bit more chiseled than the Midlanders, so even at their smoothest you can still see some definition on the muscles there. Go all the way up to chiseled, definitely a difference on that end. And when you put the clothes back on, really with that outfit all you can really see is up around her collarbone. She stops moving, and you can see a little bit of a change in there depending on the muscle tone. That'll obviously change depending on what outfit she's wearing to see how much different muscle tone she's got. With the bust size here, that's our smallest and that's the largest. Got a bit of a range in there. Skin color then, we go from the light pale there across the top to a charcoal black, down through some of the browns here, and then across lighter and back to a pale. Now these are the same color options as the Midlander, so no difference on that end for the skin color. With the hairstyles, this is where we definitely have some variation. This is our first one. Let's see if I can get a good range there. A couple of beads in her hair. The other one, a side ponytail with a braid on the other side. Pulled back, some curls on the bottom there. General flowing hair, a little bit of curl to it. This one's got some hair in her face, and then a ponytail with some fun curls sticking out there. We've got a pixie cut, a little braid on the side. Just a short haircut with a couple of braids. Just a standard long swept hair. Another shorter, a little bit longer than the pixie. Again, another style there. A little bit more spiked back, longer combed back. And this one is going to be a braid kind of off to the side of her head and wrapping around there. And that's going to be your options there. I'm going to go ahead and do this one to be able to see her face. Hair color here, you do have the option for highlights. You can see with this haircut how that actually ends up looking. So you've got a wide range of colors on that, as well as a bunch of options on here to go through. And on the actual hair color, you've got a gray line or then an actual colors to take a look at. As far as the face, I'm going to go ahead and remove all the facial features and tattoos here. Please check out my other video on the Hyur facial features to see all of the possible options and how each of these 4 faces change the options for facial features and tattoos. You can make small adjustments to the eyes, nose, and things like that after you select a face, but this sets the general tone for it. So this is the first face that we have. The second one is going to be a little bit smaller face, a little bit more shading around the eyes there. Next face is going to definitely be a softer looking face, very long oval face on there. And then the last one, again, very similar shape of the face, just changes the way the eyes are laid out, the type of nose, remove some of the freckled look on her face there. So those are your options on that end. With the jawline here, first one we've got is going to bring the top part of the jaw in, cheekbones almost. Third one, sorry, that's the second to the third. Third one is going to extend out the jaw down, and fourth is going to round it out a little bit, bringing in the bottom one in. With the eye shape here, the first one's there. Second one's going to tilt it down, kind of rotate the whole eye, make them more horizontal. third one then, it's going to definitely bring it up a whole lot higher than it was in 1. This is the difference between 3 and 1. 1 will even narrow it down there. So definitely a very angled eye. 4 then, it's going to round that out. Not nearly as angled. 5, going to just shrink the eye, a little bit smaller top to bottom. And 6, expand that back out a little bit. Difference between 6 and 4 is just how round they are and where the eye actually sits. Iris size, you have the option of large or small. A little bit of a difference there. Eye color, you've got your normal options all the way from a white to a black and around the color wheel here. You can also do odd eyes, do a different color eye for one than another if you want to go through different colors there. With the eyebrows, this is going to be your type 1. Type 2 is going to bring them kind of down and in, not quite as angled. Type 3, expand them out just a little bit there. And then type 4 is thin and very angled, almost an angry cross look on her face. With her nose, this is type 1. Type 2 is going to bring it in, and if you actually look from the side here, it's going to expand out the nose is really all that it ends up changing. Oh, there's 1, 2. So then to 3 here, you're going to just extend the nose down, same length out, lower there. 4 is going to bring it back up, flatten it just a little bit. 5, expand it out. Again, difference here between 4 and 5 is how long the nose actually is, so we're back down flatter. And then 6, narrow in the nose. With the mouth type, type 1 is here. Type 2 is going to expand the lips out, make them a little bit more plump. Type 3 is going to thin them out. Type 4 is going to purse them slightly. With the lip color option, you have the option to do none, which is going to be like that, light or dark, and you can do that all the way to like a white, light, none, and a variety of different options here. So a couple depending on what color you actually want it to look like. With the facial features, again, please go check out my video for the Hyur facial features. It'll go through male and female on there. These are going to change depending on what face you selected earlier. For this one in particular, we've got a little bit more to her eyebrows, dark around the eyes, bandage, and a beauty mark. Again, those will be different depending on the face you selected earlier. And then we also have tattoos. She's got a couple of options on there. Again, this is going to be different based on the face that you selected earlier. With the tattoos, you've got your normal color swatch, variety of colors on there, depending on what you actually want to go with. With the face paint then, let me make sure I've got a good color for this one here. Okay, these are the face paint options. We can do a darker eyeshadow. I chose black, so whatever color you pick will change it. You can do the inner eye, the outer eye. You've got blush-like on the face, dots under her eyes. You can do dragon on the side. If you do reverse, we'll just switch it to the other side. So we got a dragon, we got some wings. We can do a flower, stars, butterfly, heart. Got a little chick coming out of an egg. We've got on her whole face, we got some cat whiskers, dots on her forehead, and a fun design. Whole face then, we're looking at some slash marks. Reverse it, we'll just change the direction. Symmetric around the eyes, big X, some war paint. We got some other war paint, line through the eyes, half and half, or completely cover the face here. Now with doing the face paint, you do have the option of doing dark or light. So depending on what color you actually choose, and again you've got a variety of colors in here, but I could go with a nice purple, but then lighten it up so you can barely see it on her face there if I wanted to make that change and a little bit different. The last one then that we have is the voice. There are a couple of different emotes to be able to check out the voice. The first one is upset. Second one, excited, cheering. You got the laugh. Approval. And disapproval. Love the facial expression on that one. So I'm going to go through. I personally think this one's the best to get an idea of the voice. So we're going to go through on this. This is type 1. Type 2. Type 3. Type 4. Type 5. Type 6. Type 7. Type 8. Type 9. Type 10. Type 11. And type 12. And that's going to be your female Highlander. If you have any questions, comments, or want to see something in a little more detail, let me know in the comment section. I'll make sure it makes its way into the next video.